Hi everyone. How's everybody doing today? Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, and in my area today and yesterday it's been cold and windy and raining. It's definitely fall. All the leaves are coming down. It was a beautiful weekend. It was in the 60s. The sun was out. Spent the weekend picking up leaves, and doesn't look like we did that at all, but we did. Um, Cleared the yard of what was on the ground, and now with the last 2 days of rain and wind, they're all back. So be back at it again this coming weekend if it's nice out, but hopefully it'll be nice. So today I'm wearing my poncho that I made. It is a Bag-O-Day crochet pattern. I talked about it. I showed it in a prior video, but I wasn't wearing it, and I wore it today. I'll stand up real quick so you can see more of it. So I used the yarn I used was from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in the colorway Electricana. It was a clearance yarn from the big Hobby Lobby clearance that they had not too long ago. So I think I used 5 skeins, maybe 6, to make this. But I really like it. You just wear it with a black shirt underneath, and it looks really cool. It's bright and colorful without being obnoxious. And I'm not a big color person. I usually wear black or navy, so this is kind of going out there for me, but I do like it. It's comfy. It feels like I'm wearing a blanket. So yeah, what I've been working on. I have been working on scarf and hat sets, mainly scarves, and then I'll go back and do the hats. By the time I get done with the scarf, I'm usually tired of using that yarn and I want to move on to something else. So I've been just doing the scarves, and then I'll go back and make hats with the remaining yarn I have left. So I've done 1, 2, 3 recently, three scarves and 1 hat that I do have completed that I will show you quick. The first scarf is like a infinity scarf, and you can see the pattern. I got this pattern from, oh darn it, hang on a second. Sorry if I move you. Don't get sick. Sorry. Okay. I got it from this booklet, Cozy Shawls and Scarves, and it was the pattern. It's called the Alpine Scarf, I think. Just let me find it and I'll show you the picture. There's quite a few good patterns in this little booklet. Some not so exciting. And where's the Alpine Scarf? Here it is. Here's a picture of it. They used a different type of yarn than I did, but that's the picture. And no, it's the Imogene Infinity Cowl. Sorry. That's what it's called. But yes, so this is what it looks like. It's fairly long. This is doubled up. So if I put it on, you can double it up like that. Nice and cozy. And the yarn I used was also another yarn from the Hobby Lobby sale. I've got a poncho and a scarf on that don't match. I used the Rustic Romantic yarn. I used 2 skeins of it, or most of 2 skeins, and the colorway is Peony Bouquet. So I have a little bit left of the second skein and this one to do a hat or a headband that I'll make to go with this for a Christmas gift. Take that off. I'm gonna sweat. So that one's done. Just have to weave in the ends. And this pattern went really quickly. I made this in a couple of days, and I don't have a lot of time. I only crochet in the evening for a few hours when I get home from work. So that's one that's done. The next one, I used my Knit Crate yarn from this past Knit Crate. It is the Vitalana, the 100% fine Peruvian wool. Colorway that I received was Tassel. It is sport weight, and there were 328 yards on each hank. And this is another Bag O' Day pattern. And I do have one thing left to do with this scarf, but here is what it looks like. Put it up close. So it's a bean stitch. And the ends, as you'll see if I get to the end, come to points. And I have to make pom-poms to put on these points. So there's the other side. And this took almost most of 2 hanks that I had. So sorry, keep having to reach. I'll show you what I have left. So I have this much of the second hank left, which is probably not quite enough to make a hat, but I still have to make pom-poms. So I'm going to use this to make pom-poms. And with the special, they had the double down special. I ordered 2 more hanks of this because I really love this yarn. I mean, look at the colors in there. So it's not just a straight purple. It has some blues running through it and reds or pinks running through it. So I really enjoyed working this yarn. And it's a chainette yarn, which I really liked working with. So I've ordered 2 more hanks of it. I got 2 for the price of 1 with that double down code. And that will be coming soon. It is shipped, so then I can make a hat or headband or something to go with that one. And the third, I actually did the hat and the scarf for this one. The third came from this magazine that I have here, Annie's Crochet in a Weekend magazine. And it used a Ferris wheel yarn. Let's see if I can actually find the scarf that I made. And here it is. It's called the Jenga Hat and Scarf Set. And that's what that looks like. And actually I use the exact same yarn as this. This is the Ferris wheel in Full Moon. It says it's a worsted weight, but to me this is a number 3. It's pretty thin. So this is what this looks like. Get up close. And I did the fringe, nice long fringe at the end. I need to trim the fringe. It's not all straight yet. So that is the scarf. And where did the hat go? It's on my lap. Here's the hat that I made to go with it. And it has the same kind of Jenga opening patterns. And I think I'm going to do a pom-pom. So I did try it on. So I have a big head, so it fits me nice and snug, so I'm sure it'll fit most people. I think I'm going to put a pom-pom on it. But, yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And I'm working on another one. This is the Alpine Scarf. And this is more of a shawl type pattern. And this is it's actually this one right here on the front that I'm working on. And I'm not... You can see I started with using this purple and gray, and then it's a big triangle. And I think I've gone over the amount of rows I'm supposed to go before I switch back to gray, but that's all right. Yeah, here's another picture of it. So it's kind of more like a shawl or a big scarf. You can wear it however you'd like. But for this one, I am using... This was clearance yarn from Joann's, and it is the Premier, I saved the ball bands, Premier Everyday Anti-Pilling yarn, and the purple color that I'm using is, goodness, if I could read, aubergine, I don't know, it's a purple, it's like a plum. And this was on clearance at Joann's. I got a really good deal on it, so love my clearance yarn. So I've had 3 skeins of the purple, and I've used almost 2, and then probably 1 skein. This is the gray color that I'm using for the striping. So that's what I'm working on. And then when I'm done with this one, I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to do a scarf next. I think I'm going to make a fall decor, do some pumpkins or something. I also have 2 ponchos I'm going to make for 2 of my nieces. that I've got the yarn for. I'm going to make them, but I have more scarves and hats to make. I'm just getting tired of it and want to make something short and something that's quick and cute. So I think I'm going to make some pumpkins for like table decorations and maybe an amigurumi for Halloween. I did buy the pattern from No Kitschy Names Hocus, the witch frog. So I'm going to be making that. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll probably make that next and then move on to pumpkins. So yeah, what else have I been up to? I did go to Michael's yesterday. I'm trying to kind of stop there once a week with my coupons and just see what they have on sale. And yesterday on sale they had their Karen cakes. They were normally $9.99. They weren't hugely on sale, but $9.99 normally, knocked down to $7.99. So, and I haven't really used Karen cakes. I've only used part of one to make something that didn't turn out. So I haven't used them a lot. So what I bought one Karen chunky cake. And this is what I've used before and in the same colorway. So I have like half of one of these left, which isn't enough to really make anything. So I bought another one, and this is the colorway Blue Moon. So I love turquoise. It's probably my favorite color to work with. Would have to be turquoise. My ultimate favorite color is black, but who wants to work with black? So I mean, I like working with the color black, but to work for crocheting reasons, I love working with turquoise. And these are really soft, so pretty. And then I bought 2 Karen big cakes. And this is the colorway I bought in those. Very pretty. No idea what I'm going to make with these. They do have patterns on them, but I rarely. Blueberry tart. I can barely see that, but that's what that's called. So I got 2 of these. And these have quite a bit of yardage on them, but I figured you never know what you want to make, so until the mood strikes. So I figured I'd buy 2. And then I broke down and bought 2 latte cakes. And this is the colorway I chose. It is rose scented. It's pretty. I think my mother-in-law will like this. She loves soft and fuzzy things. I have to tell you a funny story about latte cakes. I know everybody loves them. And what I think of when I see these, he said, I love everyone's opinions and we all love different things, and these are extremely soft. I used to have a dog that her name was Luna, and she was a white German Shepherd. And she shed like you wouldn't believe, everywhere, on everything. White hair everywhere. I would get to work, I have to lint roll. Because it never failed. I would try not to touch her and she'd like rub up against me and I'd be covered in white hair. We were always covered in white hair when we had her. Loved her to death, but white hair everywhere. And that's what I think of when I see these latte cakes. Reminds me of being covered in dog hair. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope none of you will think the same thing after you see these, but because I know lots of people love these. And I'm sure I will love working with it too, and I think my mother-in-law will really enjoy like a scarf or a cowl made out of this because it is super, super soft, but white dog hair. That's what I think of. Sorry. I said we all have our own opinions, and I respect everybody's opinion to love these. And you know what? Maybe this will change my mind working with it. So I did get 2 of these. Yes. So that is what I've been up to lately. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos, trying to catch up. It's impossible because there's so many great YouTubers out there, and I love everyone. And I love watching everyone, and I love seeing what everybody makes. Those are my favorite videos, the finished objects, because I love to see what everybody makes. And then I'm like, I want to make that. I want to make that. I want to make that, but I don't have time. But we all do what we can. So I hope everybody's having a great fall day. And I can't wait to see what you're all making. Thank you to all my subscribers for coming and watching me and commenting. It's great to see everyone. So